Reflection of light. Let us understand terms used to explain spherical mirrors. First, center of curvature. It is the center of the sphere of which the mirror is a part. Second, radius of curvature. It is the radius of the sphere of which the mirror is a part. Third, pole. It is the center of the spherical mirror. Fourth, principal axis. It is a straight line passing through the center of curvature and the pole. As shown in the diagram for both concave and convex mirror, C is the center of curvature, P is the pole, R is radius of curvature, and XY is the principal axis. Let us understand the definition of principal focus and focal length of spherical mirrors. Principal focus of concave mirror. Incident rays which are parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror after reflection from the mirror meet at a particular point in front of the mirror on the principal axis. This point, that is F, is called the principal focus of the concave mirror. On the other hand, in the case of a convex mirror, incident rays parallel to the principal axis after reflection appear to come from a point behind the mirror lying along the principal axis. This point is called the principal focus of the convex mirror. Let us see the definition of focal length of spherical mirror. The distance between the pole and the principal focus is called the focal length of the spherical mirror. Here the radius of curvature is 2 times the focal length of any spherical mirror. Let us understand the rules for reflection of light through spherical mirrors. First, if in a concave mirror a ray of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the focus or appear to diverge from the focus in case of convex mirror. Second, a ray passing through the focus of a concave mirror after reflection will emerge parallel to the principal axis. Third, a ray passing through the center of curvature after reflection is reflected back along the same path. And fourth, a ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the pole on the spherical mirrors is reflected back obliquely. We can place the object at 6 different positions to get 6 different types of images by concave mirror. That is, at infinity, beyond center of curvature, at center of curvature, between center of curvature and focus, at focus, and between focus and pole. Let us try to understand with the help of the diagrams. First, when the position of the object is at infinity, the image formed is real and inverted. Size of the image is highly diminished or point size, and the position of the image is at focus. Second, when the position of the object is beyond center of curvature, the image formed is real and inverted. The position of the image is between focus and center of curvature, and the size of the image is diminished. Third, when the position of the object is at center of curvature, the image formed is real and inverted. The position of the image is at center of curvature, and the size of the image is of the same size as the object. Fourth, when the position of the object is between focus and center of curvature, the image formed is real and inverted. The position of the image is beyond center of curvature and the size of the image is magnified. Fifth, when the position of the object is at focus, the image formed is real and inverted. Position of the image is at infinity and the size of the image is highly magnified. Last, when the position of the object is between focus and pole, the image formed is virtual and erect. The position of the image is behind the mirror and the size of the image is magnified. The position and type of the image produced by a concave mirror when an object is placed at different distances from it are summarized in the following table. Thank you.